What's going on, guys? Jeff Estes here with 5 String Furniture, doing a video for American Craftsman Workshop. And we're going to talk a little bit about why it's important to constantly challenge yourself, how fabrication and being a craftsman can enable you to do that daily, if not even hourly, and why it's important to pass this information on to future generations. I also want to talk briefly about why blue-collar work in general is so important. It is the backbone of this country. It always has been. And I want you guys to know, especially if you're in high school watching this video and you're thinking about going to college, that you have other options out there, and there's no shame in pursuing an alternate field of work that doesn't involve a 4-year degree, because you might find yourself 4 years from now looking at your friends across the table who did that, and you might own a house and a truck and some tools and have no debt to your name, and they'll be looking for work and owe hundreds of thousands of dollars potentially. So you don't have to go where society's constantly been pushing us to. Blue collar work is awesome. It's rewarding, it's fulfilling, it's gratifying. It challenges you to be a better person, better teammate, better leader every single day. So here's some questions that we get all the time. Number 1, you're blue collar, are you poor? No, I can be if I don't balance my budget and I don't spend my money properly. But you can make a killing in fabrication, okay? If that's not incentive enough to at least entertain the idea of pursuing that as a career, which is not the reason that I'm in it, but I want to just debunk the myth right now that people who do blue-collar work are poor. It's who you are as a person that makes you poor, and money has nothing to do with it. It's the company you keep and what you decide to do with your life and how you do it. Money doesn't mean anything, but for the record, you can make a killing in blue-collar work. Number 2, if you do blue-collar work, are you an idiot? No. Actually, it takes a lot of intelligence to do what we do, and the misconception and the idea that because you work blue-collar makes you lesser, the plumber didn't graduate high school, is idiotic itself. In fact, I've met some of the smartest people I know in my entire life working on job sites here in Tennessee, and they are constant problem solvers, they're team players, and they're ready to move forward. So no, they're not idiotic. They're wildly intelligent, and they're constantly using this to solve problems and move forward. Number 3, do you think it's just a fad? Is furniture going to go out of style? No, I don't think it's a fad. I think that American manufacturing is coming back in a big way on a small scale rather than a few massive companies trying to compete with China and Indonesia and India. I think it's going to be a lot of smaller guys like us who bring it back and can substitute those numbers collectively as a whole. That's why it's important to work together and spread the work, the word, and the love about what we do, because we can bring manufacturing back to the United States of America. Question number 4. Do you have to own your own business to do this? No. In fact, you definitely don't want to start off by running your own shop or owning your own business. Go find an internship or an apprenticeship or a low-paying entry-level job with a shop that you trust. We have social media these days, and it's a massively encouraging and successful tool to go find companies you might want to work for. You might like their image, you might like their brand appeal, you might like the videos they put out and think their shop environment's good. You might like a company that works out in the field and doesn't do shop work. Go ahead and research some companies that you might have an interest in working for anywhere in the country and go pick them out. Write them an email, write them a letter and say, hey, I want to come work for you for a summer. What does that mean? I'm willing to work for cheap or free. You don't have to own your own company. You can learn first and get paid to do it, sometimes not, but you're going to learn skill sets that most people would be paying for anyways. Number 5, do you have to go to college in order to learn how to run a business in fabrication? No, I haven't touched my degree since I got it. And everything that I've learned in the field and from real life experiences, success and failure. Question number 6, is it dangerous? It can be, absolutely. We work with a lot of big and powerful tools. You get to learn how to use those tools though, and once you do, they become big and powerful in your favor, not against you. If you respect the tool, it'll respect you back. Number 1 motto is not to have one of these injuries in the shop, because we have all of them. So can it be dangerous? Absolutely, but so can driving to work or taking the bus to work or walking across the street. Are you going to live in that fear and let it paralyze you and prevent you from doing what you might actually want to do? You shouldn't. You should give it a try. Give it a chance. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations, and you might find that you're capable of way more than you previously thought. Get used to living in an environment where you don't feel necessarily as safe and secure. You're going to push yourself into greatness. Fabrication allows you to do that every single day. 7. Why am I doing this video? I was very fortunate to have a couple people in my life mentor me and let me enter this field of work without any prior experience. It has changed my life. I own a company now. I have a 10,000 square foot warehouse with an awesome crew, a lot of really cool tools, a couple of brand sponsors, a following on social media, in the sense of true pride in my work when I go home every night. It's not always easy. I don't always make a lot of money. Sometimes I lose money. But it's important for me to pass this on because I was given the opportunity to pursue and chase my dream. And if there's a couple of you out there who are questioning the future of your life and whether or not college is the right decision for you, I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be, and you shouldn't fall or listen or succumb to the societal pressure that you have to go through a 4-year degree and pull out a massive loan. There are other opportunities for you to make a really great living in this life. You can unlock your limitless potential if you just let go of the confines that society has put on you for so long. Trust in people who have your best interest in mind and pay it forward. Find yourself in an environment where you're constantly being challenged. Put yourself into difficult situations. Force yourself to follow through on your commitments. There's no better field of work, in my experience, that will lead you to all of those things than fabrication and becoming a craftsman. Go get it.